And yet, their feeds have been absolutely overwhelmed by these videos of Chinese factory workers describing the kinds of work they're doing for big American brands, like high-end products, the stuff that costs loads and loads of dollars, like really expensive stuff, saying, look, actually, we do this so cheaply and we're making all this stuff in this warehouse, and you could actually just buy it for $6 here, but they're making you pay all of this money. And it's so interesting the way that this kind of stuff has become, I mean, like the content on TikTok is effectively a tool in this tariff war that's going on, because it's kind of saying to Americans, like, you were being ripped off anyways. There is a kind of argument about how accurate or fair some of the stuff they're saying is, and there have been suggestions that actually some of it's quite misleading, and there are some misinformation about particular brands suggesting that the costs they've estimated and stuff aren't necessarily spot on. But there is this kind of highlighting of the fact that China makes huge amounts of stuff that Americans buy and use all the time. And you could just see, in terms of the impact that it has for Donald Trump, that if you're the average American, particularly maybe a younger American who uses TikTok, and you're being pushed this stuff, you do think, hang on a second, how and why has it been working like this? I'm not so sure about this. And also perhaps that feeling of, I mean, maybe it's good for Donald Trump because you realise, oh, okay, maybe it would be better if we made this stuff ourselves, and maybe in the long term it would be cheaper. Or the flip side, which is, oh, actually, we've been being kind of conned for ages, and China are kind of trying to say, look, like, we're not the bad guys. Order directly from us. So it's an interesting sort of thing that's been popping up, which hasn't been in the headlines, but certainly has been all over social media.